right, y'all, it's Sunday, and let's have a Fryday conversation on Sunday. All right, y'all, I stopped by Wendy's. I want to talk about something with you. I hadn't planned on doing a Friday conversation this week because, to be honest with you, I have just been heads down, really busy with clients. But I decided in the past couple days, there's something that has come out that I wanted to talk about, that I wanted to have a conversation about. You know, on Sunday conversation, no, on Friday conversation, but it's on a Sunday. This is the first ever Friday conversation on Sunday. But you know, on Friday conversations, we like to eat French fries and talk about difficult things. And today, we are talking about something really difficult that's come out recently. Y'all, Brianna Chicken Fry, she is a talent. She's someone that works for Barstool Sports. She had been dating Zach, Bryan, the country singer, for over a year. And she recently has come out and talked about that they broke up. And during that year that they were together, she is alleging that she suffered a lot of emotional abuse from Zach Bryan. And today's conversation isn't really much about their relationship. I'm not going to go into the details. You can go somewhere else to find all that. Today, I just wanted to use their relationship as a way to talk about domestic emotional abuse and how difficult that is, and how there are so many of you out there just struggling in your own homes, being emotionally abused and suffering and not being able to get out. Not being able to get out of your homes. And I want to talk about today because I'm hoping that some of you use this experience, use this conversation to find a way out of your home. And so, as Brianna was talking about with Zach Bryan, is that over time she just lost herself. She lost herself. And what happened was, you know, in the beginning of a relationship, you know, there's and we're not going to get into the diagnostics and everything today about, you know, someone that is codependent and someone's narcissistic and the relationship they get into. But for sake of conversation, we're going to just talk about there is one dominant person in a relationship that overall starts to love bomb the victim, basically gives them lots of gifts, showers them with lots of love, lots of praise, makes them start to feel good. Basically starts to trap them into this relationship, right? And as time goes on, that person grooms the victim into a way that person wants them to be. You know, for Brianna, she talked about how Zach wouldn't let her play Morgan Wallen music in his house, right? She couldn't wear certain clothes. She couldn't do certain things. He wouldn't allow her to do that. Now, that's what she's alleging. I haven't heard, wow, just getting messy here. I haven't heard his side of the story, and I don't want to take sides here. But for conversation, that's what happens in a lot of these emotionally abusive relationships. Is over time you start to give in just a little bit, and just get a little bit, because the perpetrator's personality is just so strong, so manipulative, so coercive, that you just at some point have to give in. You have to give in. You start losing yourself, and then at some point you start losing your self-confidence, your self-worth, your strength. And over time, you just kind of isolate more. You stop hanging out with friends. You stop doing all the things that give you strength. And the perpetrator gets stronger, creates more dominance over you, right? And there becomes this relationship where you feel at some point that you want to get out of the relationship, but you don't know how. 2, you're scared. 3, you don't believe in yourself enough. You don't believe that you might have the strength to be able to get out of that relationship, and so you just stay in it. And as Brianna talked about in her relationship with Zach Bryan, like, she went back several times to him, and she knows that she shouldn't have gone back to him. And that's the case with a lot of us victims, that we just keep going back. The perpetrator never really apologizes, never takes responsibility for anything. And some reason, somehow, we just keep going back. We just keep going back. And for some of us, we just want to feel loved. For some of us, we want to feel like there's someone that cares about us, right? And so what will happen is that perpetrator will reel you in, be nice to you, get you close, will get you close, and then all of a sudden, when you're close emotionally, that perpetrator will then take advantage of you in some way, or be mean to you. They'll discard you. They'll basically get rid of you and make you feel like you did something wrong. And so today, on today's conversation, I want to have a conversation with you guys about relationships that you're in. Have you lost yourself? Have you lost your confidence? Have you lost your self-esteem? Are you now isolating from friends and family? You're becoming disconnected from them. And that perpetrator is grabbing claws into you more, right? Grabbing claws into you more. What I would encourage is to start connecting. Start connecting with those people that really care about you, okay? Start caring about you, spending time with them, just a little at a time. At some point, hopefully you feel comfortable. You feel comfortable being able to talk about your situation. And use those people in your life that really care about you, that really love you, that want to spend that want to spend time with you. Use them and their support to help you get out of your relationship, to help you get out of that emotional relationship, emotionally abusive relationship. All right, y'all. This is a really difficult, tough conversation, and I want to have a conversation with you guys down in the comments. What do you think about the Brianna, Chicken Fry, and Zach Bryan relationship? What do you think about, are you in a relationship right now that is emotionally unhealthy and you're struggling to get out of it? Do you have a friend? Do you have family? Let's have a conversation in the comments. Let's have a conversation in the comments about the challenges and the difficulties of being in a domestic, emotionally abusive relationship, y'all. Let's bring awareness to it. Let's bring support. Let's help each other be able to find strength, to be able to get out of those relationships, to find people that actually value us, that care about us, that love us, that are good for us, to give us the strength to find those people, to hold on to those people, and to let those people help us get out of those relationships. All right? All right, y'all. This is a difficult conversation. Let's have this conversation in the comments. Let's talk about being in domestic, emotionally abusive relationships and having a tough time getting out of them. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. All right, let's thank you for having this conversation today. On track, now we gon' way up. Double use as easy as a layup.